So here's an astrological example of something that works until it doesn't. Something that is fruitful and yet one day turns poisonous. I'm sure you'll remember how this guy was instrumental in helping the Orange Menace during the last 2 years of his presidency, after he was appointed Attorney General, and then took a major role in obfuscating and creating confusion around the Mueller report, essentially lying about it and rendering it ineffective. And then following that, he assisted Trump in all kinds of ways, legal, somewhat legal, and sometimes even illegal, involving pardons and involving various things that he did. However, when we reached the end of 2020, in the post-election period, during which Trump was intent on finding a way, anyway, to steal the election and remain in power, he tried to solicit Barr's help, and Barr refused. He wouldn't do it. And so he resigned instead. However, now we're learning that he has cooperated with the January 6th committee and given testimony. The thing is, if you look at their charts, you can see why these two would be allies. It's pretty clear. Barr is a Gemini, Trump is a Gemini. Barr has planets in Leo, which works really well with Trump's rising Leo planets. The Aries Venus aligns well with those Leo planets as well. And we also see Jupiter in Barr's chart trining Trump's Mercury. All of this is very good. It can work really well. The problem is, in the current situation, the current transits, the key planet that is being triggered in Barr's chart is the 24 plus degrees Virgo. That planet is a lot more problematic because it is precisely at the square point to Trump's Sun and Moon from Virgo. And it just so happens that in 2022, Neptune is on the other end of that. And as you've heard me say in other videos, from the other end, it's a key planetary player in creating a massive problem for Trump within the 8th house, squaring his Sun and Moon. But Barr is at the other end, with Mars at 24 plus Virgo. So Neptune is opposing Barr's Mars. This is the perfect alignment to create tremendous problems in the context of this situation. Now, if we were hearing, for example, that Barr was uncooperative, that he was refusing to help the committee in any way, perhaps it would be different. But that's not what we're hearing. We're hearing that he is essentially looking out for himself and probably saving his own skin. I think Barr is too smart to follow Trump to the limit. I think he realized in 2020 that he was liable to get himself in all kinds of legal trouble, and so he refused. And now what happens is a former ally becomes an enemy. This goes with the fact that Trump's situation in the 6th sign in his own chart has been problematic for years, meaning a lot of allies, friends, in the category of quote-unquote servants, become enemies as they essentially start to look out for themselves. And so, as a result, Trump is likely to find that William Barr is one of the pivotal people in 2022 that will lead to his undoing. What can you say, right? This is called, I don't know, karma, justice.